Good, thank you. How are you?
Very good, thanks. You joined the club just after the 2012 Champions League win. You won FA Cup, Europa League, League Cup with the club. Is tomorrow the biggest game of your career at Chelsea?
It could very well be. It got massive importance, not just for me, but for the whole club. And yeah, it could be.
In terms of defending, I mean, under Thomas Tuchel, the defence has been absolutely splendid since he arrived. Does that put extra pressure on you tomorrow because you know a clean sheet and you'll be in the final?
No, I think we know we are a difficult team to score against at the moment. But at the same time, we have so much quality up front, and the way we play. So no extra pressure from our side. We're just, I think, trying to do what we normally do, what we've done for so long now, and at the same time just show our quality going forward as well.
Jacob Steinberg.
Hi Andreas, tomorrow will be Eden Hazard's first game back at Stamford Bridge. Do you think it will be a little bit strange to come up against him? What are you expecting from him? It's, he's such a great player. It's going to be a huge challenge, isn't it, to mark him?
I think everyone at this club just only have good things to say about it, and only a lot of praise, and I think that hasn't changed. We know his qualities, what he's done for the club, and he's going to be probably a big factor in the game.
Sammy Mockwell.
Hi Andreas.
Hello.
Is it easier said than done to play the game and not the occasion when the occasion is so big? And do you feel personally, do you feel that history and tradition counts for anything in games like this?
Sometimes, they got a huge experience in these kind of games, and that can show. When this is a game of this magnitude, but I think we've been building quite a good kind of balance between this young hunger and we've got some experience as well. Players that have tried a lot, and I think we have to bring that balance to the game. That's definitely going to help us. But like you say, it is hard to go into just play like a normal game, because we know how much it means for the club, and it's been since 2012 that we've been in this situation, and so we know how much it means for the club, and I can only say we are trying do everything that we can to play our game like we did in the first game. But at the same time, we know it's very difficult, because at the moment we have a cup final, we are fighting for top four. Every game at the moment is just very tough, and it means a lot, which probably could help us in a situation like this.
Matt Law.
Andreas.
Hello.
As was said earlier, you've been at the club since that last Champions League win, and you will know how those players are now spoken about and how that team is spoken about. They're a legendary Chelsea team, and they always will be. Does that enter your mind at all about the opportunities now for you guys, for your legacies to be like theirs, were you to go all the way in this and to go down in club history?
I don't think it's something that's on our minds. I think it's just something that we really want to try and win, and I think that's why we all play football, is for these big trophies. I knew already that I was going to go to Chelsea when they won it, and I followed it very, very closely. So I think that just sort of gave me hope at that time, and that hope is still here. I want to try and do that as well, and I think everyone at the club wants to be part of this history.
Arthur Cruzado.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
There is a doubt. Sorry. By your side in Chelsea's defense is Thiago Silva, 11 years older than you, and with a lot of experience in this kind of moments, decisive moments. How important has his presence been to the evolution of Chelsea's defensive system, and how important has it been to you in particular? Thank you.
I think it's just not just him changing the system and working together, every day as a unit. Obviously, he's going to bring a lot of experience and a lot of calmness, and his personality is, he's, like I said, we have some players that tried a lot, and he's one of them. And yeah, I think bringing that in with every other element at the moment, we're growing as a team, we are growing as a back unit. Everyone is confidence. We're trying to gain confidence from every game, and yeah, I think as a team we're just growing right now, and everyone is a part of that. But obviously he brings something when he came to the club.
Diego Torres.
Hi, Andreas.
Hello.
It was impressive how the defensive unit of Chelsea play against Real Madrid in the build-up of the game, of the plays. Could you describe the role of Jorginho in that build-up with Thomas Tuchel model?
Do you mean when we have the ball?
Yes, when you have the ball, it was impressive, really impressive what you do here.
No, like I said, when we don't have the ball, we're trying to be an annoying team, a horrible team to play against, and then as soon as we get the ball, we wanna play football. That's our style. That's the players we have. I think that fit us quite well, and Jorginho is probably one of the best ball playing midfielders you can have in your team. He has a lot of confidence in his own in his own what he does on the pitch, and that only brings that us feeling comfortable as well, playing him. So I think he's got a massive part of the way we play, and at the same time when he brings that confidence, he's a leader on the pitch as well, which I hope you can see from outside as well. And yeah, it's just when he brings that calmness and that confidence, it just makes the team play better. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay, Paul Gilmore, Sky Sports.
Hi Andreas, just going back to Hazard, what's your mindset the day before a game, the day of a game, when you're facing a player like that? And also just thinking back as you've been coming through at Chelsea as a young player, what are your memories of facing him on the training pitch, just memories of him on and off the pitch?
I think he's always been a player that brings a lot of happiness and good mood on the pitch, and if he has that, he's going to bring his quality as well. But yeah, being at the club for so long, and he was there, I think most of the time, I've seen him grow with the team, with the players that was around him at the time, and he's trying to bring that on to the next generation that even arrived when he was here as well. So we know his qualities, and we are probably going to be a big factor for the game. But yeah, he's always been bringing a lot of happiness and quality to the team, and I think no matter where he would go or where he is, he would bring something to the team. You can't deny that.
James Gearbron.
Hi Andreas.
Hello.
Obviously Chelsea's defensive record has been absolutely exceptional since Thomas Tuchel took over and since you started playing more regularly as well. I think you've played 17 games under Thomas Tuchel, and I think 13 of them have been clean sheets, which is really remarkable. What do you most put it down to? Do you have confidence does the collective system give you confidence? Is it the manager really getting you to know your individual tasks inside out? Is it a kind of psychological real hunger to keep clean sheets? What's the main factor?
It's hard to say what the main factor is. It's just we changed the system, which obviously it's worked really well, and every game we are growing, not just as a back five, but as a whole team. Like I said, we're trying to be a very difficult team to play against, and a horrible team. And then as soon as we get the ball, we want to play good football, quick football with a lot of energy. But yeah, I think it's just everyone is trying to work on the same idea, if that makes sense. And it's just new ideas coming across. We're trying to take them on board very quickly and as soon as we can. And like I said, we're just at the moment we're growing. when things work out, you gain confidence and you're just trying to do the same things, trying to work on the same things and just make them work even better than they are at the moment. And I think that's what we're doing quite well at the moment.
Paul Brown?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to take you back to what you said about watching that final before you joined the club. When you signed for Chelsea, did you see a team then that could go on and win multiple Champions League titles? And how does it feel now, after so many years of trying and not quite making it to the final, to be on the verge of getting there at last?
Yeah, obviously I turned 16, so I was quite young. I knew that it was probably a long road before I could be a part of it at that time. But yeah, the quality at the club and the whole setup, that was what got me here in the first place. And we've been fighting for it for a long time, and it haven't quite happened. But I think we are in a good position. We have, like I said, a good balance between the young hunger and experienced players at the moment. So I think we're just looking forward for tomorrow. Like I said, it means a lot for us, and we know it means a lot for the club as well. I mean, it's been quite a long time.
Okay, we've got time for 2 more questions. We've got James Robson and then there's Kinsella.
Okay.
Hi, Andreas.
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to pick you up on what you were saying about being an annoying and horrible team to play against. Could you be a bit more specific in terms of what you do and what Thomas Tuchel tells you to do in order to do that, and how he imparted those instructions on you when he came? Because when he came, he said he wanted you to be a team that nobody enjoys playing against, which I think everyone would say has been the case.
Yeah, it is a lot of energy, and we know. Well, I know that from when I was in Germany. There's a lot of structure, there's a lot of discipline involved, especially when we don't have the ball. We just want to bring a lot of energy. Can't make them breathe too much. We trying to be smart about it so we don't run ourselves empty on energy or whatever. But yeah, bring a lot of energy, make the fouls that are needed, and as soon as we get the ball, we either take a calm or we take a quick decision to play direct. We just want to hurt the teams, if that makes sense. And if it's teams that are used to having the ball a lot, we might want to have the ball, take the ball from them, and they don't like to run, so we are always thinking about what we can do to help ourselves. And there's a lot of details to it, but I think we're taking it on board quite well and just working.
Okay, and we'll finish with Nazar Kinsella.
Hi Andreas, you spoke about arriving at Chelsea in 2012, but the first season after you came back from loan as well, you were playing regularly. A lot of people said you were a wonder kid, but you made that mistake against Barcelona. How have you sort of found that journey of going from really highly rated to criticised, and now do you feel like you're back at a level that you really is your top level?
I've made mistakes since then, so it doesn't really stay with me. I'm not the only player that has made a mistake. Probably if you watched every game since then, it's just been someone making a mistake. I've always been, trying to grow, learn from my mistakes, and it's been a lot of in and out of the team, and we've had a few managers since then, and all this. So I've always felt the same way. I'm trying to work and trying to get in the team, and at the moment I'm in a good place. The team is in a good place, and I'm trying to grow grow my confidence with the team and keep working to get better. We are still, like I said, we are fighting for top 4. We are in a cup final and in a semi-final in Champions League, so we got a lot to fight for. And for me personally, that's just the same as as a team trying to grow with it and work.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you, everyone.
Super.